Hello everybody, Sifd again with another Peglin run. And today I'm gonna be reverting back to before the April Fool's version, because I tried this run like a few times, and because of the randomization of the lives I got killed a few too many times for me to have fun with, you know, elites having 800 life and whatnot. So we will play still the hard mode, because we obviously start with more powerful runs than normally. But yeah, I just wanted to point out why we're back to this version. What to go with? Let's go with Unicorn, which I love very much, and let's hope that it doesn't crash, because there is a good chance that we're not gonna have any orbs in our satchel here, and I will need to restart. If I have orbs in my satchel, I can explain what the run's going to be and the build, etc. Yep, we don't have. This is like a bug from the mod, so we lose the Unicorn Horn, and also we lose the awesome map that we had, by the way. And let's hope that now we get the orbs we have. Anybody recognizing this knows what the run is going to be, and anybody seeing the thumbnail knows what the run is going to be. So the run is going to be the Orbelisk Run. We have 3 Orbelisks, so that all of them get a bunch of benefit from the rest of the build. The rest of the build is 4 stones and 2 bold orbs. So we got here the Orbelisk, +1/+2 for each stone in this satchel. We have 4 stones, just to not be completely busted, right? Otherwise I could go with like, I don't know, 10 Orbelisks and 20 stones or something crazy. That would be really cheating, but whatever, I could do like a run like that. Would you like, do people want to see that? If you guys want to see a run with me having like 10 Orbelisks and, I don't know, 200 stones or something, I could do that, and then the Orbelisk gonna be like every bounce 100 damage. That would be a nice little meme. And then we got bold orbs too, because we're like the stone build, the Orbelisk stone build. And as for relics, we get +1/+2 to the stones, just to, you know, have a bit of balance, because we will have a bunch of stones that I'm not gonna upgrade in the deck. And also ambidextrality, you can discard an additional, just because we will keep stones in the deck, and in general we don't mind having stones in the deck. And yeah, I want to be able to reroll, you know. I didn't go with anything that has to do with not getting hit when I reroll, because I have a pretty big deck, although I really still hope that they change that. Now, let me say something here that I want to mention right away before I forget it. They did a live stream. The devs had a live stream explaining, you know, their thought process, different things behind the scenes, I guess. It wasn't really like a behind the scenes thing, but, you know, the questions asked had to do with different things that are behind the scenes stuff, like sound and game design and, you know, different things like these. And I have to say, most of the things they said I do agree with. They told they were taking feedback and all the time trying to test and change things around and making sure that everything is fine, dandy and nice. And in general, I really enjoyed the live stream. Now, the gameplay that was shown in the live stream, they showed a bit of Act 2. The thing is that, as far as I understand, the person playing hadn't played this game that much. He seemed to have played it a bit, but didn't play it that much. So, you know, they were still reading through the, you know, the abilities, the orbs, trying to find combos and stuff. And they did like 2.5 runs within the 3-hour live stream, so we didn't see that much, so I can't really mention that much, but I saw a few things, and for what I have seen, like, he didn't beat Act 2, as far as I know, the live stream had Act 3 inside of it, but because the player didn't beat it, we were never shown it, so that's a bit of a sad, not sad, like, unlucky. That was a bit unlucky on our part, obviously, because now we don't know what Act 3 looks like, but who cares, we're gonna know in like 10 days, and at the end of the day, he did like a good job in reporting himself. First of all, we're gonna go with the Orbelisk here. So, like, the whole asking questions and what, you know, the things that you are supposed to do when you have a live stream with the devs, right? Asking them their opinions and how they, you know, decided to do the things they decided to do, etc., etc. And, yeah, I mean, we got insight to the game development itself. Not to Act 3, but to the game development we did get insight, so I guess good job on that. Would be nice if you know, ask me, wink wink. Anyway, let's go on. So, first of all, I don't really care about this specifically. Now, from the live stream, I think, I have to say I really enjoy the devs. Like, hearing them talk and their opinions, and them being like, guys, we were listening to feedback, etc., etc. They even said the magic words that we know. They said the Pachinko way. They actually did say the Pachinko way. No, they didn't say hit the crit down the pit, although it happened a few times in the live stream, so I guess we're not that much represented yet. But it will happen, man, it will happen. By the way, what an insane shot we got here. If I hit 100 damage, this fight is over, because the plants have 100 life, and the incoming, there will be a plant incoming right now. Other than the bombs. And yeah, I mean, I think they listen to us, like, honestly. I'm not sure if they listen to the part of, you know, make sure that the stages are insane. That was a very bad shot. We don't really care about... Actually, no. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I'm also trying to focus on the game itself. Maybe I should do like a different video talking about specific things when I want to talk about specific things. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. Most of my negative things... Really, like, by seeing the devs talk and being, like, chill and stuff, and in general showing that they do listen and they do change things pretty quickly, like the nerf on the fire thing and anything else that I've mentioned also most of the time gets changed. And also seems like, I'm about to say something that is a bit obvious. I'm pretty sure the devs do not watch every single video of mine, so there is a good chance that you, as a viewer, have seen my opinions a few more times than the devs have. So in general, I will have a more positive outlook from here on out. I would really like them to change this thing. I forgot to mention that on the live stream, by the way, and I'm not sure if they ever read it. Like, please change the targeting. This is something in my mind very, very important that should change in this game. By the way, how did I get the same trash stage twice? Like, I hate the stage with a passion. I think this is the worst stage in the game because the bombs are really hard to hit. And it's not like the craziest DPS heavy pegboard anyway, so I don't really enjoy the stage. I hope they change it. I hope they make it better, like add a few more clouds like here. There needs to be a cloud here, there can be a cloud here, there can be a cloud here, a cloud here. Space these out a bit, put a cloud here, put a cloud here. Put like a few bombs below the clouds. Something, I don't know, like the stage has a few problems. My opinion, you know, my opinion. Let's go with... assassinate both of them. Actually, there are enough bombs to assassinate both of them, so might as well just go for this. Hit the crit down the pit, that is. Whoa! Hit the crit, but it didn't go down the pit, though. And we even shot for 88 damage. Insane. With a level 1 Orbelisk. I really love this build, man. Really powerful build. Literally my second shot. So yeah, overall, that was a nice shot. Overall, I have to say, I'm really excited about this. It's gonna launch like in about 10 days, depending on when I upload this. So yeah, really excited and really hope we get like an early access. If we get the early access a week earlier, hopefully, you know, wink wink, devs, wink wink. Why 7/14? Oh no, please don't send me nope, don't send me messages right now, friends, please don't. Nope, please, nope. Okay, I muted everything. I'm sorry guys for that cut off there. Let's go here with a 7/14. I think it's more DPS heavy. Don't you also hate it when people send you messages 3 and 4 and 5 times back to back instead of just sending one big one? What person are you? That's like a good question here for the comment section below. Are you the, you know, there are two types of message senders. The send you 5 messages to tell you 2 sentences, and the send you 1 message to tell you 5 sentences. You know, I'm the send you 1 message to send you 1 message for 5 sentences. If they are the same, right? If they are connected, obviously, right? The question goes if they are connected, because if the sentences are not connected, then obviously you split them in different like sentences, in different texts, you know, different messages. But if it's like, hey, today we have a party, are you gonna come? The party's gonna be at 5. Also, if you can bring your girlfriend with you, and also bring snacks. And if you can also like it's so many things, everything. While on the other hand, I'm just gonna like in my mind the normal on that specific example would be, hey, today we have a party. You can come. It's at 5, and if you want, you can also bring your girlfriend. And then PS, like a second message, also bring you know, your drinks if you're gonna, I don't know, if it's like not open bar, the opposite. I don't know. You know, I think you understood the example. That's like my opinion on how people I mean, it's not actually opinion based, it's just that's how I send messages. And then there are other people that do the opposite, which I don't know, always seems weird to me. I think it has to do, you know, it always feels to me that it has to do with urgency, right? Because I'm also sending 5 and 6 messages back to back, even if they're in the same sentence, as long as it's urgent, right? Hey, where are you? Are you coming or what's happening? And then like 2 minutes later, are you here? and then like a minute later, if you see this, please respond, you know, and then you're like panicking like that because you try to, I don't know, it's like a hidden party or it's some kind of secret birthday something, and the other person, you don't know where it is, then I'm spamming, right? Then I'm actually sending them one by one. But if it's just a daily, hey, what's up? Today we're gonna go out at 5 o'clock. Are you gonna join us? Yeah, I can just send it literally as it just, literally the way I just said it. That's literally how I'm gonna send the message. Just one big message, and that's that. And if you want to answer like a year later, then that's on you. Oh, I didn't see it because you only sent one. Yeah, that's on you, man. That's on you that you're not. It's not possible that a person that I know for a fact, you know, it's not everybody, by the way. The example I'm gonna say here is doesn't go to everybody. But isn't it weird when people that you know for a fact are watching Instagram and I don't know, most of the time Instagram, honestly speaking, like Instagram, and also checking their I don't know, Messenger or whatever the I'm sure here, or Viber or WhatsApp, or you know, whatever thing they use to talk, right? When you see them while you're with them, right? You go with them out and you see them actually text pretty often while they talk to you. Okay, when you see such a person not respond to you like when you're not with them, then you're like, okay, man, you're literally just not watching them. Orban relic battles reward contain. I can choose more choices. You're like, bro, I know you are texting. I know you're on the phone every 5 to 10 minutes. And I also know that you're not always on your phone because, I mean, sometimes we're just chilling and you don't touch your phone for 2 hours. I know both of these things are fact. But if I know that you're in your house, then I know that you're just not skipping. I mean, there is like a timetable, right? There is always a timetable. It's if it takes your friend 15 minutes to talk, yeah, so he might be in the toilet, he might be doing taking a shower. If it takes him 1 hour to respond, I don't know, maybe he sees a movie, maybe he sees a video, or maybe he's doing something, you know, I don't know, he's doing something. It took him a day, an hour, maybe he's sleeping, you know. But when it takes him 8 hours, and you know that it's not possible that he's sleeping or she, you know, because it's 4 p.m. when I send the message, and now it's 10 p.m. and like, what? No, I know for a fact that within those 8 hours you have been on the phone at some point. Nothing, obviously. Obviously ghosting is a thing, by the way. Obviously ghosting is a thing. How did the discussion go to people not responding? No idea. I guess the no responding goes towards the fact that, you know, if I send one, oh, we got an Orbelisk, a dark Orbelisk, I receive an orb, which is the Orbelisk. We found an Orbelisk. Now we have 4 Obelisks. Try to go to the left here. I think this should bring us to the left. Yep, easy shot. Oh, something else the devs said, that everything is deterministic. There isn't any randomness in the physics of the game, which makes sense. And if you find a shot that you know always goes the way you want to, you can repeat it. And then they started mentioning that when they went for the stage that is like the slime stage. There is like an event. I think it's the one that says you are within slimes, etc., etc. You know, and then it forces you to throw away an orb. That event actually has like a slime funnel as you going through, and they were like, yeah, that's one of the hardest stages. And I was in the chat being like, but there isn't only left strat, like there is literally a strategy for that specific stage. Like it was literally the first stage I ever thought about finding this. Wow, what is this? 286 damage. If I popped all the bombs here, I would have killed the elite right away. I hope we get that stage, by the way, in this run. If we get that, oh no, please tell me I'm live streaming. Ooh, man. Oh, I was so afraid, man. I was so afraid. No, I'm not live streaming. I meant, you know, recording. The reason I was afraid is because now that I got a second monitor, you know, like 15 minutes ago, like 10 minutes ago, where I got sent messages. Yeah, that I was trying to, you know, disable all the sound effects on my second monitor, and I wasn't seeing my recording going on, and I was like, panic. But no, at the end of the day, nothing happened. Let's just throw it wherever. What a bad reset. They really need to do something about the resets, in my opinion, too. I was also thinking about doing like a little video of what they should add, change, or, you know, make different. Like a little video essay or something. But then I thought, Sifd, man, who do you think you are? Just I mean, I don't know. I think I'm okay with giving feedback on my videos, but if I'm gonna do like a review thing, is it my character? I mean, maybe it would be fun, maybe people would enjoy it. 99 damage and down the pit. It would have been nice if that was a crit, by the way. Try to crit here with a 14 damage per crit shot. That should be enough, maybe. Okay, hit the crit, hit the peg a few times and win. 78, very nice. Nothing new here and nothing I really care about. I really enjoy getting 4 choices here and 3 choices here instead of 2. With Somalis is insane, but I don't have... Oh, this is the pre-nerf version. They will nerf this. It's 1.3 times per shot. I'm really... I don't enjoy that they nerf this, but whatever. All attacks deal 10% previous attack damage, and then Ring of Reuse, all orbs have persist. I think I want to go with persist, although this looks more... This by the way is a trap, okay? This looks like 10% damage of previous... This is just a 10% damage boost, okay? You just have to realize that this thing makes it so that if one orb does 100 damage, it will add 10 damage to the next orb, making it pretty much as if the previous orb did like 100 damage. You know what? We're gonna take this, actually. I just realized something. I'm gonna take this for the fact that the Orbelisks and also the Bull Orbs hit a bunch of opponents. So transferring the Orbelisk damage to a Bull Orb will be insane, pretty much. If I do like 300 damage with an Orbelisk, yeah, then the next Bull Orb is gonna have 3D damage on top of whatever it's gonna shoot itself. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't even that much. Maybe mistakes from... Wow! What an insanely awesome shot I just made there. Let's try to go for the crit. 8 damage per crit is pretty high, but now we're gonna go down this path. I still believe this stage needs a bit of fixing. Like, this is like a guaranteed down the pit moment whenever you slide either this road or this road. And I really don't enjoy that down the pit moment. I never enjoy the down the pit moments, but if the reason you go down the pit is because the stage is made in a way where 80% of the time the shot you take will send you down the pit, yeah, in my opinion, they should change that. For example, here, like this is a guaranteed pit moment and didn't even hit the reset. And the thing is that if I hit the reset next round, which I will do, it's gonna be down the pit moment again. Which is pretty sad. Yeah, let's go with this one, actually. I hope it hits the reset. Nice. And now it's gonna go down the pit. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Can't do anything about it, but it's not like I really care either, because these opponents are a joke now. And this guy's toast. Very nice. And the backline's gonna be toasted too, because a million damage is coming. And give me a crit here. Nope, bad crit spot, but I'm gonna try to chase it down. Chase the crit, down the pit, and it did like a stifle here. And we win. Stifle? What does that even mean? Another Bull Orb. We're gonna take every single Bull Orb and stone we find. Are we gonna find the event that says you gain 3 stones? We're gonna get it. Let's try to maybe pitch there. No, yes, nice. We control. We have learned where what goes where. Where what goes? What goes where? Oh, we got a 440 life Minotaur. You see, I have fought this thing with while it has 1,200 life. Yeah, that wasn't a fun time. That was literally death sentence. And in general, not sure if you agree or not, but death sentence isn't a fun thing to do in games, you know? Just playing to lose. Just looking at the enemy life, seeing that you do 96 damage per turn while the opponent has like 12,000 life. Not 12,000, 1,200. By the way, that's really weird to me. As a European... I'm not sure if as a European makes sense. Although it always sounds weird to me. The saying the hundreds, like 1,200. It always feels weird to me. I always say 1,200. Like I'm not sure if it's because of my own language, right? I'm not sure if it's, you know, how we say numbers is how I say numbers in English. But I think in English you guys also say 1,200. For some reason, there is also the second way of saying things, which is with hundreds, like 1,200. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I guess because it's faster to say, because saying the word 1,000 is a bit weird. Like 1,200 is a bigger word as saying 1,200, which is shorter and quicker. And also more simplistic, I guess. 18 to 16. 18... Wait, what? This is gonna give us +4 +2. This will give it... +3 +2, right? Yeah. This will give it +3 +2. This will give it +4 +2, because I have 4 Orbelisks. +1 +1 on everyone is nice. Peglin self double bomb is decent. Never you take damage of opponents pretty much at toast. This is insane. This is also nice for big shots. So either go with big shots, or enemies pretty much have no chance of defeating us. Let's go big shots. Let's go big shots. I mean, I do have Bull Orbs anyway, and Bull Orbs actually are very good with big shots, so let's just go on. On and on and on. Let's go on and on and on. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fight, a bit sad, but it is what it is. Let's go with Bull Orb. I guess Bull Orb. Is it gonna crit? Who would have thought that it was gonna crit? By the way, I think they should change the stage. I've said this before, but if 1 in a million a dev watches this, please make this spider stage have be the 2 spider fight with the less incoming enemies, and make the other spider stage, the one that has a good web and a bunch of bombs, this opponent fight. Like, they should switch either the stages or the fights, like literally the fights, you know. I don't know why I'm saying either or. They literally have to swap which spider fight is against which web, with not against, comes with each web, because this web is extremely frustrating and bad design wise, and this is the fight where you fight more opponents than you do on the other one. So in general, I think they should flip-flop these. Like, this stage is very, very bad. It's borderline trash, while at least the other stage is insanely powerful. And we don't need to have a trash stage alongside a trash fight. That's my opinion. And the fight is definitely trash. Like, I don't think anybody disagrees that this is one of the worst fights. Not specifically because of design, mostly because of the difficulty being insanely hard. Because... Are you kidding me right now? Should have targeted the spider. Sorry for the voice up there. Let's target here. Let's go. Oh, this is also super peg. Or let's go like this. My opinion. Now for the stages themselves, though, on the new game, on Act 2, I saw a few stages in Act 2. Have to say, pretty excited about them. First of all, I have to say, the first thing I have to say is that in Act that everything that we think is broken over here is also broken in Act 2. Like, I was thinking that enemies in Act 2 were gonna have like 800 life or something. No, no, I'm pretty sure we're gonna blast through Act 2 too, the way I saw it. Maybe the bosses have like 5,000 life or something. It's not like I really saw the boss that much, as the player died, both of them. So it's not like I saw the boss actually from full to none, from full to 0. And you know what? If you don't see an opponent die, you don't remember the number. At least that's for me. You know, what I mean is that if an opponent has 5,000 life, or 6,000 life, or 10,000 life, I won't remember if I'm gonna die at 1,000 anyway, you know, and definitely not if I'm not playing it, right? Because when you play it in these, you're like, what? This guy has 1,000 life. But when you're watching it, you're like, oh, this guy has 1,000 life, and you don't remember it, right? At least that's me, okay? At least that's me. Yeah, but still, the stages, though, they were awesome. You know, the enemies will most likely be a joke, and there is a good chance we're gonna blast through this game on our first try if we get good relics. I have to point that out. If we get good relics, there is a very good chance we're gonna literally beat the game in the first try when it launches. A bit of a flex, but I believe in myself. And I have no idea what exists in Act 3, but Act 2 definitely should be beatable. And yeah, as far as I also saw, we skip here. +2/+2, no longer discard. Bombs, not bombs, definitely. All pegs have durable, that's good. Confusion. Confusion or durable? Let's go with durable. That's pretty powerful in general. Where are time-wise? 23 minutes. Let's do one more and then we're gonna end this here. What is this? 26 healing. Insane. Immune while reloading, not really used. Attack targeting flying enemies or fire horizontally, avoiding a large block around enemies and enabling person overflow. Might as well. But Sifd, the orbs you're using don't even work with that thing. Yep. That's why I said might as well. Let's go. Oh, the stones at least do. Okay, exactly, this is the perfect example. I'm so happy that this happened. This stage is 1,000 times better. This, like, the pegboard, okay? This pegboard is 1,000 times better, and look how few opponents we're fighting. We're fighting 1 blue slime, 2 spiders, 1 bad, and 1 green slime. And this is the good stage, right? And then there is the bad stage, quote-unquote bad stage, which has... Okay, this got stuck. I hate it when orbs get stuck. Perfect. And then there is the bad stage, which is the previous one, which has a worse board and more opponents. I don't understand why. By the way, I want to retarget. Man, they really need to make this retargeting thing I have requested 1,000 times already. They really have to let us decide where we want to attack mid-flight. I need to start speaking with the devs. I really want some... Okay, also I have a suggestion for this thing, the anti-stack mechanism. Devs, if you watch this, please change the anti-stack mechanism to give us a little bounce. Like, when they see that this, when you see that this gets stuck, instead of making it disappear and attacking, just make like a pop, like force a little bounce on it, like pop, and it just flies a bit to the top, and then just bounces again to the same thing. Because the only way things get stuck are by durable orbs, okay? And there is, like, it does not make sense to me, and I think to anybody, that there is an anti-stuck mechanism that has to do with durable pegs. Actually, no, let me rephrase this so that the sentence makes sense, okay? It doesn't make sense to me that there is a durable pegs mechanism that has a good chance of getting the orb stuck, and the unstuck mechanism is trash. Because I'm sorry, but it's true. This unstuck mechanism is complete trash, and we got a problem. Yeah, we got like a huge problem right now. And the huge problem is the fact that because the anti-stuck mechanism is trash, there is a good chance that we're gonna get stuck here, but I think we got this. Yeah, if we... No, okay, we're stuck. Ah, we're stuck. Yep, you know why? Because I'm not playing the April Fool's version. Yep, 7 quit. That's literally closes the game. Okay, literally close the game. There is no go back to... give me a sec here to open up the game. Okay, open up the game, it's still launching. So there is literally... Wait a minute. If I press play, am I where I was? Would you like to continue from last save data? Yes. What can I say, man? What can you say? Oh, I'm from the beginning. Very nice. Yes. Very nice. So it was literally the first fight that got us stuck. And it's the same fight. Okay, very nice, very nice. So there is literally no anti-stuck mechanism, and because the way they decide, like, do you realize this? Do you understand what I'm about to say? So let me tell you what I'm trying to say here. So in the beginning there was no anti-stuck mechanism. Okay, at some point they introduced the durable orb as a concept. Okay, following them up to this point, I'm pretty sure everybody's following at this point. Then they saw, oh wait a minute, if we have durable orbs, there is a good chance that we get stuck. And then they said, you know what we're gonna do? If you get stuck, then your shot is literally how much damage you did. Your shot ends. It's just as simple as that. When you get stuck, the shot ends. I don't know why they went with it, but they decided, yeah, that's how we're gonna go with. And then obviously the bug happened, which is the fact that, you know, if you get stuck in navigation, you actually get stuck real time this time. And yeah, that's where the story ends. And now in April Fool's version, if you go and see my footage, they actually fixed the system. And do you know what they made it? They made it that if you get stuck while navigating, you can just shoot again. And now we're gonna definitely get stuck here, because I can guarantee you we're not getting out of this. Oh, actually, orbs we touched actually don't get stuck. Okay, so if I go this path, it's gonna go down this, then this, then this, then here somewhere. Okay, like the only thing where we can get stuck is here. So I'm gonna shoot to the left and hope... Oh no. No way. No! Okay, guys, I'm gonna get through this on my own. I'm gonna get through this on my own, because right now, as you see, it's... Oh, man, the frustration. I don't want to be frustrated about this game, but sometimes it's like, why is the decision you made for fixing this so bad? You know, when sucks... you know... It was so simple. It was so simple. If you get stuck somewhere, just make the orb bounce. It was so simple, man. Just add a bounce, safety bounce mechanic. As I said, the moment this happens, like bounce, like a little bounce, like poop, and then just bounces upwards, and then like goes down again, then bounce again, poop. Like it just has to do that. It would be the simplest solution. And simple is always the right solution, okay? They say, keep it simple, stupid. That is a thing. That is true. And also you should follow it. I don't know. Guys, I'm sorry. As you see, I'm actually not even following my own suggestion that I'm gonna do it on my own. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go with the punish the viewers type of deal, right? Shouldn't I do a punish the viewers type of deal? You know, if we get stuck again, literally I end the video and stop the run. You know, you get punished because of the bad ideas of the devs. Just to drive it home, right? Just to drive it home that I'm negative about this whole idea. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not gonna end the video. This is like my last run though for showcasing it on stream, on recording. Okay, if this thing here that I'm doing right now is not gonna allow us to go downward, I will I will actually cut the recording and come back to you the moment I actually can do it. But at this time I think we got a good shot here. What, by the way, I'm doing 1831 damage. What? What? Just what? Is it gonna get stuck? No. Okay, going pretty decent. Please hit these three. Please hit these three. Hit them, touch them. Nice. Perfect. You know why? Because if something gets touched, that means that it will disappear. Now, next shot. So that means that, yeah, look at this. We got an open path here. Let's go. Let's just go. Oh, we did it. We're out. And I really hope in general they change the anti-stack mechanism. I really want them to permanently make the anti-stack mechanism just be, as I said, it gives you a little bounce, you know, just a smidge, like a boop. And down we go, 420, we saw that. We got a crit, 1000, look at this, 29 damage times however many orbs we hit. 1500. Oh, by the way, this is also bugged. I don't understand how this is a bug still. I mean, once again, I don't have the April Fool's version, but on that version still the game is, the bug also exists on that version, so they definitely need to get that fixed. The fact that these pegs here, for some reason... So let me explain what happens, because... Let's do the Osborne meme. I'm a programmer myself. I'm a scientist myself as the meme, I know, but you know, I'm actually a programmer myself, so I will just go ahead and guess that for some reason, actually these tiles here actually normally disappear when they get hit 3 times. I guess there is some kind of hidden counter value or something that, no, not 3 times, like for 3 or 5 seconds. If your orb stays on these tiles for, I guess, 1.5 seconds or something, not really that big, as I said, not 5 seconds, like 1.5 seconds, something happens and they just open up. Normally they don't open up. And what I would assume is happening is that this timer gets actually hit within those jumps, and then something bugs out. Oh, we got no stone. Nice. Sifd, you said you're programming yourself and you're not even suggesting a coding solution of what the bug is. Yes, so first of all, you know what? Let's go events. You know, I want to go events because I want to fight that slime event. I want to find that slime event to show you that we got the pathing down, as I mentioned at the beginning of this. Okay, who cares about the enemies? Let's go. Come on, give me the slime. You find a slimy surface. Choose which of the 3 to let's sink. Let's go. Inferno. No. You lose 4 life. Let's go. You find a slimy surface. Come on. What? Okay. Come on. You find a slimy surface. Let's see. No, not the tree. Continue. I don't want a bramble orb. Let's try to down the pitch this. This seems nice. Okay, perfect shot. Let's go. Okay, it's a fight. Fair enough. Let's go with the mega shot, which should be like 1 million. Maybe not 1 million, but 207, 341. Wow, from 270, within 2 bounces, it was 341. Insane damage, man. Insane. It's a bit sad we cannot get the 34 bonus damage on top of the bull orb. You see, that's why this is not as crazy as you think. Now it's just plus 34 damage on the next shot. It's plus 11. Wow. Try to bounce over to the crit. I can do this. Bounce. Easy. So I did hit the crit. Let's go. Let's see how fast we're gonna go down the pit. Yeah, that was pretty fast. Could have gone off the left side. Could have been a beggar shot. Beggar shot? Could have been a beggar shot. I mean, it could have been a beggar shot. It's, everybody knows what the beggar shot is. It's when you don't have lethal and you try to actually get lethal and you're like, please. I'm not good at doing bad jokes. I hope actually some person laughed. If a single person laughed, then it was a success. In my mind. Because you know why? You know why it's a success if a single person laughs? Imagine being with friends. Yeah, that's the joke. No, okay, I'm kidding. I mean, when you're with friends, you're just joking to 3 people or 1 person sometimes. You're just with your friend, you just crack a joke. So why wouldn't it be a success if you do that in the internet too? One person laughs, it's a success. Just because I don't see you doesn't mean anything. Previously thrown bombs can be no refreshed. Might as well. As if I care. As if I care. Let's go. But Sifd, you said you were gonna go events. Oh, I should have gone events, elite. Oh, that was a mistake. I like how the but Sifd today was right. That doesn't happen really often. Let's try to go down this path, but there is a good chance we won't be able to. No, we're gonna be able to. Hit the crit! Hit the crit! Okay, I guess 440 something damage is good too, but I want to hit the crit. Hop. Okay. I could go for the bull door, but no, I'm gonna go for the assassination here on the front line. I would go for the crit if none of these two attacked, so that I knew that I have to kill them both right away. But now that the front line attacked, I know that... No, the back line attacked. Now that the back line attacked, I knew for a fact that... first of all, these do more. I knew for a fact that it's not gonna attack again, because that's how the stage is. That's how the stage goes. And 300 damage incoming. Easy. Fair enough. Man, it's unbelievable. When I did this run, trust me, when I did this run, I'm a doctor. First of all, let's go with Ring of Persist. When I did this run on April Fool's version, I was not doing so much damage, man. I was doing like 150s maybe, 200s maybe, but not so... Why, hello? Excuse me? You know what? I'm gonna shoot here and see what sorcery this is. I see. I'm fighting with invisible walls here. And we won. Imagine getting stuck in the corner. Could have almost gotten stuck there. Yeah, I could have gone the way that has events. Okay, we're gonna assassinate the backline first. As honestly speaking, I just want to minimize... no, assassination happened. Go for the assassination, down the pit. What? Zero logic in that sentence. Let's just try to go the middle. Maybe get in the inside. Maybe get inside. Maybe get inside. Maybe get inside. Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's go with Sifd effects, by the way, if you enjoy them. Maybe I should... Should I create... Maybe I could create like a playlist of my sound effects. Maybe I could become a either a meme or just a Spotify personality, you know? I'm a Spotify personality now. I no longer do YouTube videos. 150 life, by the way. Imagine having a bomb to reduce that to 120. Yeah, I already forgot that my bombs do trash damage. Let's try to somehow bounce off the bombs there. Nice. Good thing this thing is huge because I literally was shooting down the pit. But Sifd, Bull Orb cannot attack flying enemies. Do you think it matters? I don't think it matters. If anything, I would like to see if the grabby hand actually does. Ooh, Bull Orb, but no, we're gonna go with the stone. The stone is the play here. I mean, no, Bull Orb was the play. Whoops. Bull Orb was the play because all of my Orbelisks are level 2 minimum. So that means all of them get the Bull Orbs on top of the stones as for damage. And the trash stage again. My opinion, they should change it. They should make the stage something fun. I mean, not fun, not fun. Fun has nothing to do with it. They just need to add more pegs. A bunch more pegs. If you want to have the bombs be in an extremely bad position, you should have a bunch of pegs. And oh, by the way, I was mentioning the new stages. Yeah, I saw the new stages. Man, they're awesome. Man, they're awesome. We're gonna be doing thousands of damage. You guys just wait. Millions of damage. Millions. And if we can achieve the insane... what is it called? Feat of doing 1 million damage, then I will be super happy. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Attacks target flying enemies are fired horizontally, avoiding large blocking ground enemies and enabling piercing and overflow. Yeah, but it's a lie. It's a lie. If anything, it doesn't even attack in a straight line. Let me shoot this thing again. It's not gonna attack in a first line, and it doesn't have piercing, and it also doesn't have overflow. It doesn't do anything. Look at this. Oh, it does, it does, it does. Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. It did actually go in a straight line. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whenever you are wrong, you should always mention that. So when you're right, you can, with proudness, say that you're right. And then when people come and say, you never surrender your point, you always argue forever, then you're gonna be like, yeah, no. It's just that I'm too often right. So just because 9 out of the 10 times I'm right, and I'm not saying that I'm wrong although I'm right, doesn't mean that when I'm wrong I don't mention that I'm wrong. This could be a Sifd out of context because I said it very weirdly, but this happens like so often. You know, most of the time. Story time, okay? Story time. A bit of about myself and also about me discussing with people. Most of the time, okay, I'm a very disagreeable person. Disagreeable? No, not disagreeable. Debatey, I guess. Debatey person would make sense. You know what? Let's just go. Let's go here, and it doesn't matter. The Pachinko way is gonna guide us. You gotta believe in the Pachinko if you want to traverse. You know, okay. Now this Pachinko is gonna guide us. Yeah, you need to believe in the Pachinko if you want to make sure that you will okay, that doesn't work. Okay, let's go with the Pachinko way guide. You see, Pachinko way guided us. So I'm a really debatey / disagree person if and only if you disagree with me, right? I'm not like I disagree with everything everybody says. No. Like, I'm not crazy. But if I have an opinion on a matter that I think I have an opinion on, you know, because XYZ, because it's just a matter that I do have an opinion on, because for whatever reason. Where did the reset happen? How did the reset happen? Oh no reset happened. This thing is bugged. Yeah, I forgot completely. Then I'm obviously gonna disagree with you. Now the thing is, the flip side of the coin though is that if I agree with you, or if I disagree with you but I instantly change opinion because you're right, because that can happen, right? You can disagree with somebody and then realize within the discussion that you're wrong. Or not even a discussion, literally right away. You're like, this is blue, this is green, and he's like, no, this is light green. You can just say, ah, yeah, it's light green, you're right. You know, that happens. You can disagree with somebody about something and then literally instantly be proven wrong. So when that happens, the thing is that I instantly just give away the point. The moment I see that my position crumbles, I just say, okay, you're right. Because it's nothing to me, right? Like, opinions are nothing as long as the opinions do not have to do with you as a human being, right? As long as the opinions don't have to do with, I don't know, your lifestyle or what you believe about yourself or anything that has to do with you, right? As long as your opinions is just based on something else, right? Like, I don't know, what is the best movie, or what the policeman should do in XYZ circumstances, or what is the most awesome thing to do in a house, or I don't know, if you want to talk about, I don't know, world hunger, or what is happening with this whole, you know, you can have opinions about anything, right? But those opinions are not bound to you. Like, you believing that XYZ should happen is not something that is bound to your character. Like, it's not your character, it's just an opinion of yours. And if you realize that the opinion of yours is wrong, you should be able to just change opinions on the spot. I mean, otherwise, why is the other person even discussing with you, right? If my friend just tries to convince me that, yo, it's not a good thing to, I don't know, let's, what could be a good example? You know what, let's just give a random example. You should open up the door for an elderly person, for example, okay? And then you can disagree on that. One person could be, yeah, that makes you a bit more of a human. The other person can be, no, I mean, it is, if anything, it's derogatory, or, you know, anything. People can disagree on this. And then the other person just convinces you. Where's the downside to actually agreeing? Like, okay, I agree. And now let me actually finish this thought, because we're ending the video here. Yeah, what it was I wanted to say, it always feels like from my friend's side and from everybody that I'm talking with side that, yo, Sifd, you never surrender a point. Whenever we start disagreeing with you, whenever you start the discussion, you never stop disagreeing, man. You never ever change opinions. And the thing is that on my side, it always feels that the other people don't change opinions, because the thing is that if I feel that I'm right, and if my opinion is the opinion that you don't change because I believe that this relic is trash, yeah, that could be a random example. I don't know why it sent the door opening. I say like this is trash, and you say no, this is good, and you say XYZ, whatever, and then I say ABC, no, it's bad because of this thing, and we disagree with this forever, okay? Because both of us know the points of that the other person is doing. We have accepted them, like, yeah, it's trash because of the things you say, but it's actually insane because of the things that what I say, right? So you disagree there forever. And if the other person doesn't back down and I don't back down because I have my opinions on this specific matter, then yeah, then the other person always remembers it, right? This Sifd guy, man, he never stops disagreeing, man. This Sifd guy, man, he never backs down on a point. But the thing is that if you, for example, say, yo, Sifd, you didn't read this thing correctly. If you read it correctly, you will see it just purses and overflows. It's actually insane. And I actually read it, and normally I said that this is trash, but now that I've read it and seen it in action, it's actually good. Literally, instantly. I instantly say, yeah, you're right. And that's it. And then the thing is that the other person doesn't realize that there was a disagreement, and I surrendered it right away, because I got your point, and I just stopped disagreeing right away. And this has happened in my life like 2 or 3 times. And from the point that happened onward, like, no, this thing happened a bunch of times. And what happens 2 or 3 times is when I have a whole discussion about a topic, and then at the very end, you know, that's how I found the solution to this. When I do huge discussions, because people disagree with me, or I disagree with them, however you want to call it, I have decided to just put a pin in it, stop the discussion, ask the other person, okay, what exactly is your point, and what do you think is my point? Then listen to what they say, and if they get your point correctly, and their point is also what you got correctly, you know, if they got it correctly and you also got it correctly of what both are talking about, then you can just say, okay, man, if this is your point and this is my point, then we're not gonna agree, okay? But what happens most of the time, and believe me, if you ever get into a disagreement about something for a big duration, you have to try this. What happens most of the time is that the other person either doesn't believe what you think he believes, or she, or he doesn't understand what you believe, okay? That is what I've seen most of the times happen. Because at the end of the day, like I was having, this is the last thing I'm saying here and then I'm ending it, for whoever cares about stories. First of all, whoever cares about stories, let me do the outro here for, you know, because I want to say the Patreon, so... Actually, no, I'm gonna do the story first. I don't care. You guys can skip if you want. So, last story here, 5 minutes. I know people said, you know what, let's actually start shooting here randomly, you know? I'm pretty sure some people already left. Let's shoot here randomly while I'm saying this last story, because I have been told that I am okay with hearing stories of you, but I'm not okay with just staring at the blank screen. So we're gonna be shooting here, and when the story ends, this video is also gonna end. Yeah, like, I had a disagreement about 2 or 3 days ago, which, what did I take as a... Killing me through it, nice. I had a disagreement about 3-4 days ago, and the disagreement was very simple. The disagreement was if making more money. First of all, the discussion was about a friend of mine trying to go and help in a marathon event or something like that, and he went for the money because the money is pretty decent, okay? And but he said that, man, I really want to stop going there. And I tried to, you know, the whole disagreement started like this, with why don't you just stop? Because I need the money. And then I said, yeah, but actually, no. The disagreement was that he wanted to stop, but he can't stop because he knows the people from the marathon, because he was going there like every year or something. And so after like, I don't know, 5 or 10 years of helping out, he feels like it's like a semi-family, and you know, he needs to help out. And then I'm asking him, okay, but why don't you just, you know, go and help them out voluntarily? It will be more chill, because the thing is that he doesn't want to go not because of the money. He goes because of the money. He doesn't want to go because the job help is hard. Like, you have to be like for 12 or 14 or 15 or 16 hours, or how many hours you want to actually, you know, invest in this, because it's like an hourly rate. And then you just, you know, pack, do everything that they ask you for, you know, as simple as that. I don't need to explain what the job is. But the thing is that, you know, he was like, yeah, it's very tiring, and it's really killing like my week, because it's a 3-day, 15 hours per day, have a bunch of things to do all the time thing. And yeah, I was like, why don't you just stop? Then he said, because I know the people there. And then I said to him, okay, but why don't you just volunteer? And by volunteering, you don't need to be there 15 hours. You can go like 4 or 5 hours, say hi to everybody, see how the stands are, not the stands, like see how the people are there, help out a bit, you know, help with the waters, I don't know, do more simple stuff. And he was like, yeah, but the money's good. And like, so the argument at the end of the day was, you don't mind... you mind the job itself. You don't mind the money. You're okay with the money. And then like the whole argument somehow randomly got out of hand, and at the end of the day we disagreed on the simplest fact that I said, but if the money was better, then you would be more happy by doing the job and wouldn't say this, because you are telling me right now that you are actually going for the money and you don't want to go for the job, but you do want to go for the money. So if the money was higher, then you wouldn't say to me that you don't want to go at all, because the money is the only thing that's making you go. So if it was bigger, then you would disagree less. By the way, 18,000 damage. What happened here? What happened in the shot? 17,000 damage. What? How bad is it that I was talking about random stuff while I did such an insane shot, and now this thing has also this damage boost? Anyway, I'm sorry, this whole story is... I'm adding to the story because the end is so bad that by adding to the story you will understand why what I was about to say is important. So... And he disagreed to that. He said, no, however money you pay me, the job is never gonna be more happy. And then I started doing the random thing I'm always saying when people disagree with me about, you know, if you get a bunch of money, then most of the time you won't be talking about the job being trash. And like, it's just a numbers game. Like, and you start. Would you do the job for $20 per hour? Would you do it for $50? Would you be happy if the job was $300 per hour? He was like, no, I would not be happy. And I was like, are you kidding me? So you're telling me that if they told you you'd get $1,000 per year, per hour, you would not be super happy that you have the opportunity to work in this job. That's what you're telling me. And he was like, no, I would not be happy. It wouldn't make me happy. After the job, I would be happy about the money I got, but I would not be happy in the job itself. Okay, and we discussed this whole thing for about half an hour. And then at some point I realized, man, we're talking in circles here. And I asked him, what exactly do you mean by happy? And he explained me whatever he believed to. And then I said, okay, so what would the more money give you? So what would you feel about the job by gaining more money? And he was like, I would feel a sense of accomplishment. And I was like, okay, so if I asked you, would you feel a sense of accomplishment if you made $100 per hour? You would say yes. He says yes. And no, if you don't say, if I said, are you happy for making 100 per hour? And he was like, yes, I would not be happy, but I would feel accomplished. And I was like, so we were disagreeing on the wording, not the concept. And that's one of those 2-3 times where I actually realized that you just have to understand what the other person actually disagrees with you, because sometimes a person just disagrees with you on the fact alone that what you said didn't click to them correctly. And then you're like, man, please understand what I'm trying to tell you here. Please try to get my point. And because they don't try, because they just disagree with you, most of the time, that's what I feel. I feel like they don't try to prove their point more than just don't agree with you. You know, it's not like their point is the important part here. It's that what you are representing to them is wrong. So by just reframing everything and trying to explain to them what happened and what is their point and what is your point, you can get more, I guess, you can get somewhere. Anyway, that was it for this whole thing. I added like 15 minutes to this, and we even got a 15,000 shot that I was talking about randomly. So I'm not even sure if I can clip it the way I did it. There's actually a ban on this run, so I'm here in the home screen. So yeah, that's it. If anybody wants to, you know, agree, disagree, or pretty much say anything about any of the things I said, then yeah, just comment down below. Also, do you find these stories boring? Are they a bit too repetitive? I mean, repetitive, no, because they're different stories most of the time, but I would like to know, like, is it a bit too off the rails? Like, do you guys hate this thing, or should I continue doing this? So, like, talking about random stuff once in a while. I would really like to hear some opinions on this, and yeah, I hope I see your comments down below. Also, thanks for the Patreon supporters and the membership supporters that have joined. I don't really have a list of names of membership supporters, but the thing is that, okay, you know what, let's be simple as this. Patreon supporters get this thing, and membership supporters get the fact that I see their comments in a completely different section in my YouTube analytics page where I can just see them first. So everybody wins, I think. It's fair. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want to support me, just drop a like or just comment about anything I said. And yeah, I think other than helping me with the algorithm, it's also going to help me to have an idea of what people believe and not. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.